Oh my gosh, my people, it's been forever, it seems like. Hey, man, to those of you who've been texting and posting and commenting, where's the videos? How come you quit fishing? All that kind of stuff, man. Y'all bear with me and forgive me. I know my last videos I posted was from our camping trip to the Frio River. I haven't been on the water in the Yatchet since the June trip to Goose Island State Park, and wasn't much boat time there because of the water was fresh, the wind blew like crazy. It was just horrible fishing conditions. And I got back from one trip, started packing and loading for the other trip, and got back from that and I went to work. Those of you that know me know that I work as a paramedic. We've been the new increase of COVID has really changed our work schedules up, and it's been kind of really difficult to get away and do anything. And it's hot and it's humid. I can't. I'm in my shop right now. It's in the morning time. It's probably 100% humidity out here. It's probably getting close to 90 degrees already, and I don't spend no time out here in the afternoons because it's way too hot in here. But anyway, I'd love to look into this camera and holler at y'all and go, guess what time it is? And say it's fishing time, but I can't because it ain't. I do have a trip planned coming up in, I think it's the 20th of this month. It's September now. And I'm actually going surf fishing for the first time ever. Never been out on the surf, never cast a surf rod, never done it. But I do have a nephew that I fish with. I'm gonna pop a picture up there of him. He's been down there a few times, and him and his wife, and they've caught a few fish. And so we're planning a trip in September. We're gonna spend 2 nights out in the surf, and never done it before. He told me we got to stay on the sand, that we can't go back to the camper, and because I have to experience the full effect of it, or get the full experience of it, however she said it. Julia, that's thanks to you. We're not staying in the camper. So anyway, with that being said, I do want to share a little bit. I got some things coming up, and this is probably not going to be a very long video. It's just going to be an intro into another one that I'm going to be doing. I've been 34 years at my job at the fire station. I am contemplating and working on my exit from there. I'm going to be retiring soon. I'll be spending a whole lot more time out on the water and doing the things that I want to do or enjoy doing, spending more time with the family, with my wife, and getting away from that. Those of you that know me well enough know that for 22 years I was pastor of a church, and I have resigned my position from that earlier in the year, so I don't have that anymore to hold me back on Sundays or on weekends. And without the full-time job, I will be a whole lot more available to post and work on this YouTube channel thing. So working on some things with my daughter. She does printing and sublimating and all that kind of stuff, and working on some merch. I'm going to have some of that out coming up pretty soon. And so yeah, I'm excited about a bunch of this stuff. My buddy Ed Tucker, he's been on me quite a bit about, how come you ain't been doing nothing? How come you ain't posting nothing? I said, dude, I've been working. I'll give y'all an example. Our schedule goes from 7 o'clock one Saturday morning for 2 weeks until 7 o'clock the next Saturday morning. And the last pay period that I worked in that time, either on callback because of having to go in when a call comes in, or either actually being on duty at the station. I put in 313 hours in 2 weeks, and that's a lot. And it leaves very little time. As a matter of fact, I had one 12-hour shift and one full shift of 24 hours off that I didn't work out of 14 days. So that'll kind of explain why I haven't been posting and I haven't been doing anything. But share a project that I'm fixing to make a video of. Those of you who have watched, I'm going to put a link right up here in the corner, or maybe it's up here in this corner, whichever corner it's in, of a video on my pier lights that I built, the 12-volt pier lights. You can see right here, I've got them torn apart. Let me see how good I can show you this without mounting this camera on my head. If you saw the video, and I'll try to post a picture up, if I figure out how to do it, the picture will pop up right here on the screen. There you go. There's a still shot of the lights right there. This is on Goose Island State Park Pier. You can go back and look at my other videos, and you'll see some of the videos from when we were fishing this night. You can tell they light up the end of this pier very good. This young man walking by right here, I call him Hollywood. Shout out to him. He was fishing with me, and that's my son Griffin sitting over there on the pier. And there's some videos up there on my page, I think, talk about catching big uglies or something. And not the kids, but the fish. So anyway, there you can see the bright light shining out in the water. Those are those two middle lights. They're a whole lot brighter when you're standing on the pier watching them than what they actually appear in this video. You could actually trout fish pretty well up underneath those. There you see this side's running still on a 12-volt Deer feeder battery. I think those are 6 amp hour batteries or something, so maybe 7 amp hour batteries. And then this other side over here, this other bank, there you go. There's a back side. You can see those lights pretty good right there. And that pole is probably about 7 foot tall. And there's a bright water out in the light, bright light out in the water again. Bungee cord them with inside a rod holder, and see that one there is running off of the 20 volt DeWalt battery. So you can check out the other video and you can see, understand all that and understand what's going on it. The light setup that I do have currently, there's this. I'm trying to hold the angle of the camera right. This light here is the one that actually shines back on the pier. These here all shine out into the water, and those two middle ones are super bright and drain a lot of battery, I found out. So what I'm doing, that's one set that's still together. If you can see here, here is my other set, and I have them currently torn apart. You can see I'm running wire. I got some bell wire. I've already started working on one set. Here's what I'm doing. I'm reworking them because I want to be able to turn off the two middle lights if I need to, because they burn, this one and this one. They burn so much of the battery up. If you haven't seen the video, I run these off of a 12 volt Deer feeder battery or off of a 20 volt DeWalt battery. And they burn, the whole set will burn for about 1.5 hours on a good charge on the batteries. And so I carry 6 or 7 batteries with me. But what I want to do is conserve that battery a little bit more, because I plan on taking these whenever we go to the surf. My nephew Grant, y'all have heard me talk about him before. He's the one that does G-Web custom rods. I use a lot of his rods, and he builds his own surf rods and shark rods. So you'll get to see that in that video. That'll be at a later date. But anyway, I want to get these fixed so I can take them out there and utilize those. And what I'm doing is I'm going to put, I'm using this this 5-gang rocker switch panel here. Got these off eBay. Here's how it came boxed. They're made in China. Of course, I didn't know that before I ordered them. I wish I'd rather had USA made stuff, because I'm anti-China stuff, but that's how they came. Anyway, I'm going to wire these in, and I'm going to wire them into this box. This is actually, I got the cover off of it. If you can see this, this is going to be in line. The lights will mount on top right there. There's the bottom that goes to the pole eventually when I get there. This will be the back cover that I can, let me get this here. This will be the back cover that I can take off to access. It'll actually be mounted inside there like that. And I'm going to be cutting, I've got a pattern here somewhere, a little cardboard cutout. I'll put that on there, cut that out, so this rocker panel will fix. So anyway, that's going to be my project that I'm going to be working on here pretty quick. It is today, September 1st, and we're leaving on the 20th. I've got that to do. And in between all that, I've got to get a deer stand fixed for my daughter, Melody. I may do a little bit of that video of that. I've got to overhaul a deer stand that another buddy of mine built a while back and I ended up with. And got to get her some deer feeders fixed up. I had a gentleman got off my lease this year, so at the last minute, and kind of put me in a little bit of a bind, but my son-in-law, who is a DPS sergeant, and my daughter, his wife, works for the postal system and the postal service, and they decided that they wanted to get on. They're going to pay for another spot this year, so I'm excited about it. She's excited about it. They're all excited about it. So we got to get a deer stand fixed up for her and some feeders. I'm going to be working on. I got to get that done because September 30th, October 1st is our work weekend up at the deer lease, so I got to get that done by then. On the 11th of this month, my daughter turned 16, so we're having a big 16th birthday celebration for her. I got to get that done. And I got to make candles. I make candles on the side for a hobby, but have my wife needs some candles made for the birthday party, so I got to get that done. And I got I got a bunch of stuff going on, so try to get everything in order. But one of my things I got to get done is to get these lights fixed, so I have them ready to go. You'll see that this is going to be my switch. Those are going to be the lights, and they'll be ready to use by the time we get there on the 20th. I'm not going to make a big long video out of it. So anyway, I want to say to all you subscribers out there and those of you who've been questioning, thanks for bearing with me. It's been a rough summer for me as far as being able to video and get out on the water. Fishing report starting to pick up out there. They're catching a lot of redfish. Trout are starting to move back in. See a lot of limits of black drum coming in. And boy, it hurts to be sitting at that fire station and watching all the people posting on Facebook all the fish that they're catching. But part of the deal. It was in the contract, ain't it? So if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, I'd appreciate the subscription. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you. And thank you for being patient. We're going to run this up to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. We're going to get there, and we're going to get there as quick as we can. We're going to start doing some projects. I told my wife whenever I retire, she knows this. Everybody that knows me well enough knows that when I retire, I'm buying me another boat, bigger boat, take more people out. And I want to start taking out some of y'all. I can't take out every one of you, but some of you that I've made contact with, that we've been buddies with, and I've talked about, I'd love to be on the boat with you. We can go do some videos together and get you on YouTube with me also. So y'all hang in there, bear with me. If you haven't subscribed, right down here in this corner or this corner somewhere, there's a subscribe button. Hit on it. It's y'all that keep me going. It's y'all that make me want to do this. I enjoy it. It's going to be a part of my retirement life. Not all of it, but I got to spend time with the family and throw them in there too. But we're gonna have some fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's a short video. I know I didn't accomplish nothing. I just wanted y'all to know where I'm at and what's going on right now. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to have some projects coming up. Like I said, this video on these lights should be posted pretty quick. I'll be on the surf September 20 through the 22nd. Get those videos. We're going to be cooking down there too. I'm going to throw some cooking videos up. Got some pretty neat things, ideas of what I want to cook and what we're going to do down there. So hopefully I can start getting some content up. We can start working this channel and we can make it to 1,000 subscribers. When I get there, I'm going to start taking some of y'all fishing for free. It's going to be on me. Y'all can stay tuned. God bless. Y'all have a wonderful day.